Hey guys, Nick Biddle here coming at you with this week's drip. And this month we've been going through a series around integrity. And we started the first step with humility. And remember, humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. And then we turned right into integrity, which is kind of doing what we said we're going to do. And last week we talked about how integrity is not just keeping our word to other people, but also keeping our word to ourselves. And sometimes we make ourselves a promise that we're going to do something, and then do we keep it? And when we don't, we're cheating ourselves. And this week, when we think about integrity, I want to talk about how integrity has a price. And sometimes it's expensive. This COVID thing has disrupted a lot of industries, and in my industry, it has disrupted in a major fashion. And one of the things that I don't advertise, but that I've committed to myself is I don't keep somebody's deposit. If I have a client that books with me, I require a deposit up front to secure a date. But if something happens, if we need to reschedule or if they need to cancel, I give them the deposit back. Now, I don't tell anybody this, but that's just something that I do. Now, there's a lot of people in my business who keep that deposit, spend it, and if they cancel, you lose it. And they're probably better business men and women than I am. But I don't. But the problem is, especially with COVID, that can get expensive. When you have almost 40 clients cancel or reschedule, you start handing back deposits, that gets expensive. But that's where you find out if you're going to do what you said you're going to do. You know, it'd be easy to do the right thing when it doesn't cost us anything. But that's not integrity. Had a business partner one time stole a lot of money from me and got caught with his hand in a cookie jar. And I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, tough times build a person's character. And they absolutely don't. Tough times don't build a person's character. No, tough times reveal a person's character. Everybody claims to have integrity, but the only time you're going to really see it is when that integrity is tested. And I struggle with this every single day. And I know men and women all over the country do. So I want you to think about in your world, how are you being tested? How are you being tested? We say we're going to do something. We make promises. We make commitments. We make commitments to ourselves, but we also make them to our industry, to our boss, to those that we lead. We make commitments to our spouse at home, to our kids. When we make those commitments, I think it's important to remember that we may be tested someday. I think the decision to do what you say you're going to do, I think that's an easy decision. I think living with it sucks. Sometimes living with those decisions, that is what's tough. And I struggle with it. I do. I struggle with it every day. And sometimes we think, but if I do the right thing today, it's going to come back. And no, that's not the right reason to do the right thing. You do the right thing whether it comes back or not. You do what's right because it's what's right. Not because there's a bigger payday in the future. Not because somebody might notice. That's not why we do it. You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And it may cost you everything. It may cost you your business. It may cost you your position. It may cost you friendships. It may cost you your reputation. But you do the right thing anyway. That's integrity. I struggle with it every day, just like everybody else. Guys, hang in there. I know these are challenging times. They are for all of us. No one is immune to the frustrations in this world. Till next time, take care.